Hey guys, it's Taylor. Today we're going to be talking about how people can change and how to change yourself or others. Not so much others, basically just yourself. I don't know why I said that. Today's lesson is going to be kind of short. It's also going to be very awkward because I am in my kitchen talking to myself pretty much. So, like I said, today we're going to be talking about how people can change. And there's proof in the Bible about how people can change and how to change yourself if you're looking to do so. A lot of times we don't believe that people can change or that we can change. We just kind of say it is what it is, or I am who I am. You know, it's very easy to fall into that habit of doing the same old things and expecting the same things from other people. We tend to judge things about how they are and not really look into how they could be. We all like to say that, oh, people can change and one day they'll be better, blah. But it's hard to really believe that when you don't have anything to go off of. So that's what today is about, is kind of giving you something, kind of reassuring you that people can change with God. All right, so if we look at Luke chapter 19, verses 7 and 8, it says, all the people saw this and began to mutter, he is gone to be the guest of a sinner. But Zacchaeus stood up and said to the Lord, look, Lord, here now I give half of my possessions to the poor. And if I have cheated anybody out of anything, I will pay back 4 times the amount. We're talking about Zacchaeus, which we've been talking about for a while now. Tax collector that nobody really liked. So when everybody saw that Jesus was going to be his guest, they kind of threw some shade on him. It's like, look, he's going to hang out with that guy nobody likes. And what Zacchaeus did was he showed, I don't know how to say that. He proved through actions that his heart was changing, which is kind of the end stage of change. Change happens in your heart first, and then you prove it. You prove you've changed through actions. So Zacchaeus was showing the Lord, look, I really have changed. I'm willing to do whatever it is that you want me to do to show you that I'm not the same person. And this also shows that God doesn't just look and see you for what you are right now. He looks and he can see the end to the beginning. So he can see you for what you will be, not just what you are. He can see what, whenever you ask him, he can see what you want to change into, and he can help you along that way. And then we'll go to Luke chapter 19, verses 9 and 10. Jesus said to him, today salvation has come to this house, because this man too is the son of Abraham. For the Son of Man came to seek and save the lost. Basically what he's saying there, or what it's showing there, is that God will help you. God is offering to help you with whatever changes you need to make. The only thing you have to do is show him you're willing to do that, or ask him for guidance, ask him for help. If you want real solid change in your life, you might be able to, but you probably can't do it by yourself. If you want something that's going to be everlasting and truly changed, you need God to come in and change it. You need God to change your heart. You can't just get rid of things. Probably not. I don't know. I guess some people could. I can't. I know I can't change much by myself. I've tried a bunch of times. There for a long time, I was doing. I was being stupid for a really long time, and I kept telling everybody, oh well, don't worry, I'm fixing it. I'm taking care of it. And really, I was just hiding it more. It's easy to convince people that you've changed when all you're doing is just getting better at hiding stuff. But I really wanted to change, and I made promises to people that I would change, and I couldn't do it by myself. So it was actually, I went and prayed with Pastor John. They taught me how to pray for change in my heart. And that was really weird for me because I grew up in church. I've been going to Cornerstone for 22 years now. And the one, like, I guess probably, I'm sure there's more, but one thing I had never done is like prayed for a real change in my heart and for God to come in and fix things that I had messed up. So the next verse we'll be looking at, wait, before we do that, don't try to change by yourself. Probably won't work. It's one of those, it's a thing that you might be able to get away with it. You might be able to think that it's changed, but it can always creep back up on you. The only way to ever truly change is to ask God for forgiveness, and then ask Him for His guidance and acceptance, and ask Him to change your heart. And He will. He just proved that with Zacchaeus, the guy who took everybody's money. Next verse we're going to be looking at is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17. It says, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come and the old is gone." Basically, all that's saying is, if you ask God for change and you accept Him in your heart, He will change you, and it will refresh your heart. It gives you a clean slate. It says, look, you're not the same person that you were before. I made you into something new. And then everyone else around you will start to take notice, because the change starts in your heart, and then your actions show that you have changed. So like I said, with Zacchaeus, with Zacchaeus, he showed outward change to show God, or to show Jesus that his heart had changed. That's kind of the end stage of it. And don't be on anyone's timeline about it. You will know when your heart has changed, and then everyone else around you will take notice when your actions change. But just changing your actions isn't going to be enough. It's not going to change your heart. Only God can do that. The other thing I wanted to talk about with this, I ran out of notes, but something just came on my mind. The other thing I wanted to talk about with this is that with Zacchaeus, it proves that you don't have to already be a perfect person in order for God to accept you and love you. He was a tax collector. The Jews hated him, like, completely. He wasn't necessarily a great guy, but God loved him anyway. God loved him enough to go to his house and listen to him. He didn't have to go there. He didn't have to at all. He did it to prove a point, that even the most lost and damaged and hurt souls can be saved as long as they seek out change. Change isn't just going to come to you just because. Not any good kind of change anyway. It's something that you have to ask God for. You have to ask Him for His guidance, and He'll give it to you with everything. He's changed everything in my life, pretty much. But when I try to change it on my own, it usually doesn't go well. It actually probably never went well. I can't think of a time it went well. I can tell you a bunch of times it did go well. Ask me about it, I'll tell you. Anyway, I think that wraps it up. I ran out of notes like 2 minutes ago, and I've just been rambling. Thank you guys for listening. Sorry it was very awkward. As I said at the beginning of the video, I'm in my kitchen. Nobody's home. Pretty weird. I want to see you guys soon. I think we're going to plan another get-together shindig kind of thing pretty soon. So keep an eye on the group me for that. If anybody needs anything, feel free to reach out to any of the CY members, team leaders. If anybody has any ideas on what you guys want to do, if you guys want to get together and go do something, send a text to Marco, Kristen, anybody. Start throwing some ideas around. Let's try to get together if we can, if everybody's comfortable with that. We'll start getting more stuff put together, especially as the weather warms up. Also, like, are we going to talk about how it snowed like 2 days ago and it was 65 degrees today? I don't know what to do with this. But yeah, it seems like the weather's warming up. We can get outside, go do some stuff. I'm still rambling. I don't know how to end the video. I think that's it. Love you guys.